Welcome back, Kaiju fans. Today I just wanted to discuss my, I guess I'd call them figure goals for 2018, since, it's still, only a week and a half in, and I haven't done this yet. And there was really, as of right now, four things that I kind of had my eye on. So, shouldn't be too bad, but some of them are pretty rare. So, starting out, I ordered I planned on ordering at some point the Yuji Sakai PX Previews Diamond reissue of the X Plus Godzilla 2001. So the one of the two 30 centimeter X Pluses of Godzilla 2001, the one that doesn't look terrible, the one that actually looks like the 2001 Godzilla and not some weird thing that some random guy sculpted and it looks horrible. Just so I could complete my little Millennium collection of X Pluses. I'll have all the Millennium Godzillas at least, and I'll be satisfied with that. Then I don't think there's any other X Pluses that are currently out that I am super interested in picking up for Godzilla at least. And then, so that's whatever. Moving on from there, I discovered this not too long ago. I had no idea that this was happening, and I know a lot of people still have no idea this is happening. But I did pre-order two of the new 8-inch Movie Monster Series Biollante figures that are coming out. There is Biollante, and then there's also a reissue of the Kiryu 03 with the Battle Pack gear coming out in April, I think it was. So I have two of the Biollante pre-ordered. A lot of places will only let you pre-order one of the figures because they're going to sell out so quickly. So I made two accounts to pre-order more than one because I'm going to need two. So yeah, that is going to be something that I'm going to be picking up multiples of at least. And that's super exciting because Biollante is one of my favorite kaiju, and I've never really been confident in dishing out the cash for the old Bandai or the Movie Monster series or the X Plus. But this is an affordable Biollante, and I ordered two, so I can't wait for that to come in. And then, moving on from there, this was something that I should have pre-ordered, but I forgot to in November, and that is the, shoot, what's it called exactly? It is called the Shingeki Daisen Godzilla, the Monster Planet one, and that's the 40, or is it 40 or 50? Hold on. For the 50 centimeter Bandai Godzilla 2017, the adult or the original Godzilla from that movie, that franchise, not the small one, the full size one. So I planned on pre-ordering that when the pre-orders went live for it, but I totally forgot about it, and now all the pre-orders are sold out anywhere. So I've just basically been watching to see if any of the pre-orders reopen, because it's a $300 figure. At some point, when it gets closer to the release date, people are going to start canceling, because that is a decent amount of change right there. And the reason I wanted to get this is because I want a really nice looking G17, and this is a huge figure. It's really nicely detailed, and there really hasn't been any word on if there was an X Plus coming out anytime soon for G17. If there was an X Plus coming out for G17, I wouldn't worry about this. I would just pre-order the X Plus for G17 and call it good. But there's not really any word on that right now, so it's kind of what I had my eye on. And if no G17 comes out anytime soon, this is going to be what I have to go with. But hopefully I can avoid that and just pick up an X Plus. And then lastly, the one thing that I feel like is unrealistic for me to want to buy because of how much it is, but at the same time I was just talking about pre-ordering a $300 Bandai figure, and it is the X Plus Evangelion 01 Kiryu 02. That's the 2 one. The 03 is the Unit 2. So this is the Eva 1 the Shiji bought I wouldn't mind getting the Unit 2, the Asuka Ava 2 painting for the Kiryu 03. They both look really good, but I like the purple and the green. I like Ava 1 more than 2, and this figure just looks incredible to me, and I really wanted it. And it's one of those ones that I won an eBay auction for, and the guy pussied out basically and never accepted the payment because I got it for a steal, so I got gypped out of that purchase by the asshole seller. But it happens, people suck, you can't trust everyone with something that they plan on selling, so I still want it really bad, and I plan on getting it at some point, so maybe this year. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows if I'll finally balls up and get it. Because at the time of this recording, I've literally already ordered the X Plus Godzilla 2001. And that'll be coming in like a week. So half of my goal list for 2018 I've already purchased, and I'm just waiting for it to release or get here. And the other two are sold out pre-orders or are really hard to find at a decent price. But that's really the goals right now for 2018 until something changes. The only things that could come out that would change what I want and what else I might pick up is, well, an X Plus 30 centimeter Monster X. Maybe even a 25. If the 25 came out, I might have to just order that and then order the 25 centimeter Godzilla as well, so I have that set. But Monster X is really the only thing that could convince me to buy another X Plus this year at this point. Because I literally last year, 2016 slash, no, and like end of 2016 and then throughout 2017, I went from having no X Pluses to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8 in about less than a week at this point. That's a really short period of time from going from 0 X Pluses to 8. Who knows? Your interests change when you, when you grow older and you're more, you know what you want more. You exit that stage, because I know a lot of people that watch me are younger. I know a lot of the adult collectors will understand this, is when you kind of start out, you don't really know what you like besides you like Godzilla, so you kind of just pick up everything that you can, almost whatever is like, oh yeah, that's something that I want / need for whatever reason, without really any justification. And then later on you realize you ended up with some stuff that you really didn't care too much for, and you got just because you could at the time. And at this point in my collecting career, you could say, I'm more interested in just getting one very good interpretation of my favorite Godzillas / kaiju, which would be the X Pluses or the Shingeki Bandais. And then I also like just the regular 6-inch Bandai vinyls, or the 8 inches if that's the only thing left, because that's such an easy thing to pick up, and it's something that you can just, it's my original passion with the Bandais, so that's kind of still there. But at this point, I'm not super interested in the NECA figures anymore. I'm not super interested in the Monster Arts figures. Yes, I still think they're really cool, and some of them are worth the money, but I'm not very interested in them at this point, like picking them up. I really did like the Pac Rim figures for the first movie, but I don't think I'll be continuing collecting the figures for the second movie. And I am interested in the Ava kits from Kurabyukiya and Bandai, so there's really only like 3.5, 4 things that I'm super interested in collecting at this point. And, it's easier on the funding, if you catch my drift, because there's not that much stuff to collect for you. It's just, you find out what you like the more you assimilate things, I guess. But that's why I chose those things for this year that I wanted to get / am going to get, is because they fulfill those those requirements and needs from my collecting, and they're not just like random things. The only other thing that I can see myself like buying that's like decently expensive this year is the X Plus Godzilla 91, because 89 and 91 are really the only two Heisei suits that I liked, because they're so like primal and aggressive looking, and then they just like made Godzilla super like happy and Barney looking for the rest of the Heisei series, and you can't argue with me on that. He does look more aggressive and primal in 89 and 91 compared to literally every other film in that franchise, or that segment, I guess. But yeah, that's it. Those 4 things / 5, if I include that, are really what I plan on getting this year. If all goes well and nothing else crazy gets like announced or released. But only time will tell. It's only the first month of 2018, so if anything changes, I'll let you guys know. And let me know what you guys' plans are for 2018, if there's anything in particular you're going to pick up. And if you made it to this point in the video, let me know, because I've talked for way longer than I was expecting. But that's going to be it, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out. Thank you for making it to the end of the video.